My feet are killing me. Who? Okay. Hola, curious minds, and the weirdo who sends me the DMs of chickens. That's weird. Okay, it's time for another rock in the foundation of health. I'm Coxie. It's my job to give you that health goodness that doesn't involve arrogant experts or infographics that make your mind bleed. Today is foot fetish time, so sandal up and slip her into a nice chair for this little spiel. Okay, you're in a job where you are standing most of the day. Or perhaps you have to wear a certain type of shoe like steel cap boots or dress shoes or high heels even. Let's hope that's not the case unless you're on stage during Mardi Gras, looking good. The fact is, some of us get very sore feet and are not sure what to do. Okay, do I pay people with no qualifications and a limited understanding of your native language to massage, scalpel and paint them? Do I spend thousands on orthotics from the podiatrist? Or do I need to get that fancy massager thingy that an aging sports star is selling on TV? Or do I just chew down 1,000 Nurophens and Panadols in hope that this will be the best solution? Well, let me help you with some of these issues. First and foremost, feet can have serious issues or show major signs of disease. Diabetes can cause damage to nerves and impair blood flow in your feet, making them prone to gorgeous things like sores, ulcers, and if that's not looked after, then you could have a possible amputation on your hands. So, if you've got loss of sensation in the feet, then get it seen ASAP by your doctor. It could be a sign of diabetes, other diseases, or nerve issues. Secondly, arthritis is common in the joints of the feet, so if particular joints are sore or swollen, get them checked out. It could be the dreaded gout or another type of arthritis. Even if you do not have one of those conditions confirmed, it doesn't mean you have to withstand discomfort all day. There are some great treatments and ways to manage them that don't involve coffee enemas or anything like that. Now, what if I'm so-called healthy and my feet are still aching by the end of the day? Well, you're not alone, as over 70% of people in some studies who stand for a job report foot pain. The ball of the foot, the heel and the arch, it's like, yeah, you know, the heel, arch, yep. They're the most common sites for pain. The A word. You know you don't want to hear it, but aging is about as kind to feet as puberty is to the male voice. I'll keep it brief for the sake of those gentle egos out there, but from the age of 30, your skin gets thicker, stiffer and less elastic, making corns and calluses more common, yet surprisingly, they're still not fashionable. It's a shame, isn't it? Pressure relieving foot orthoses can help relieve pain from this, along with scalpel debridement. Yes, scalpel debridement. Don't try that at home, Phyllis. The podiatrist you go to there, text me and I'll send you her number so you don't have to ask for it on a Tuesday night casserole. That's right, yeah. As Phyllis knows, the arch of the foot thickens and fat pads of the ball of the foot and heel become stiffer and absorb less energy when we're walking as we age. So we see more pressure in these areas transferred through to the joints and deep tissues. Like a Barbie doll left out in the sun, it might roughly look the same, but it won't spring off the pavement like it once did previously. Finally, other things to consider as time goes by is that, like most other areas of the body, joints lose range, muscles lose strength, but also the arch starts to flatten out. And this affects your balance and increases the chances of having falls. Unfortunately also, for those bigger folks, the high BMI people are more likely to have chronic heel pain. That means overweight and obese people. So start dropping the kegs and no more 2 litres of Coke and 6 small children for dinner. Or even eating 4 small children, or 2. Don't eat children. Anyway, in fact, to see the dietitian, and get a plan from someone who actually knows dietary requirements, not a doctor this time, who has almost no dietary education in most instances at the GP clinic, or a physiotherapist like myself. We know bugger all. Okay, what to do? Well, the force is strong in this one, Luke. So if we can spread the forces, then our feet are much less painful. That means orthotics that support the arch or ball of the foot. They can alleviate significant pain. Now, for heel pain, just putting in a heel cushion might not be enough, as studies have shown that a full-length insole is more effective. You mean I've got to throw a bunch of pineapples at the podiatrist? No, you don't. Prefabricated orthoses are just as effective as custom ones for heel pain. So drop by the supermarket or chemist and grab some of those 20 bucks Beckies, saving your hard-earned moolah so that it can be wasted on other consumerist crap. Stretching. Everyone loves a stretch, and this is one of the rare conditions whereby actually stretching does something. So you can stretch the plantar fascia like this. I'll show you a picture. It actually works for heel and arch pain. It involves doing them 30 times per day, according to old mate Di Giovanni's research. Linked below if you want to have a read. If you think that sounds great, get into the stretching. What about strength? Well, surely resistance training is the cure for everything except for male insecurity. Well, when you have foot pain, you may lose some toe flexion musculature, but we can't really say what type of training is effective long term for this to help with your feet. So instead, do some high strength calf raises, like, on one foot or with a bit of weight. They've had good results for pain, and it's likely they're better than throwing things with your toes or hanging from trees. Although that's impressive. I know there's weirdos out there who will swear by Vibram shoes and those ugly minimum running shoe things, but they've never been tested with people who actually have a condition they claim to help. In fact, plenty of runners have suffered stress fractures from wearing these Gumby shoes, and they cause bone marrow edema in 8 volunteers in just one study alone. So, keep looking like a freak, but remember, human feet were designed to walk on land, not really bitumen or cement. So running with no support is akin to playing catch the cactus with bare hands, and I'm not signing up for that. One thing that definitely wasn't designed for running is the jaw-dropping fashion juggernaut of the high-heeled shoe. The push-up bra of the legs, they've been responsible for many a sore male neck, probably a female neck as well, click, 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 or a calamitous fall on a vodka cruiser lubricated dance floor. Now, while we can't blame heel pain on them, they are associated with the less sexy looking hallux valgus, aka bunions, and other types of musculoskeletal pain around the legs and back. Okay, surgery. Well, plantar fascia release surgery has minimal evidence to support it, and often people still have pain and never get back to normal activity following it. Spurs. Well, they have no trophies. You mean cochineal spurs? Well, they're no good for riding horses, and having them chopped out by a surgeon, again, not really backed up with any great evidence. In a nutshell, surgery is a last resort when you can be honest with yourself and say, I've done all the evidence-based stuff first, no quick fixes, people. So that's the basic lowdown for heel, arch, and ball of foot pain. And I know there's going to be things I've forgotten or a weak piece of research that someone wants to tell me about. So put it in the comments so that I can pretend that I'll read it. Just remember that feet are just to be cared for as much as any other part of the body and do need rest and appropriate cushioning rather than a gut bursting or heart attack inducing number of medications or injections in order to heal. If they're not improving, then get a second opinion or get a third opinion before you let someone hack into your foot. Now you have your new balance perspective that helps prevent a 6-day or 2, and echo my motto and be Nike to one another.